What's up guys, Tech Savvy Buyer here. So today we're going to be looking at the Sudio Tolv headphones. Now I've never heard of this brand before, but honestly I'm surprised that I haven't. These are really nice headphones, and it's not just the quality or the design, it's actually the sound quality itself. It's not just the build of it, but how these overall sound and look. Now inside the box you get several different things. You get your standard little owner's manual, which you're probably not going to ever use, and inside you also get a little package that comes with a micro USB charging cable along with 3 extra tips to fit all different sizes of ears. This is good to know if you have weird size ears. Now, the packaging itself, like I mentioned, is great, but what's even better is the little carrying case or the charging case that these headphones come in. On the back, you have a micro USB charging port. I kind of wish that they used the USB Type-C with all things going that way this direction now, but it's still nice to see that they have something available. Now, the headphones themselves are super small, super unique, and they look very fancy. I wouldn't be surprised to see this in some celebrities' ear compared to wearing earpods or Galaxy Buds. Sudio is a brand, like I mentioned, that I haven't heard before, but I'll leave a link in the description below where you guys can check them out if you want to go ahead and pick these up. Now, as I mentioned, the quality of these headphones are just truly outstanding. They deliver exceptionally loud highs and exceptionally great mids, and this is thanks to the graphene driver that's being used inside these headphones. Now, that's what also sets this apart from several other headphones. They do have Bluetooth 5.0, and they do come with an average of 7 hours of battery life. Now, the case, as you can see, does charge these headphones, and it charges it up to 4 times, which means you can squeeze 35 hours on a single charge from these case and from these headphones if you decide to use it that way. Now keep in mind that that's only if you use it at about half the max volume that it can go to, so it still means you're going to get a good 20 plus hours if you're putting this on full volume. Now what I enjoyed most about these headphones is the fact that they have a very nice case, they have very nice quality, and they overall do not look like any other typical earbuds out there. In a market where you have a bunch of them, it's nice to see that there is decent competition in the price range where you can buy Apple EarPods and Samsung's earbuds. And looking at the packaging of this, it definitely shows that these headphones are not something to scoff at. Now, setting these up are super simple. You only have one button on each headphone, and there's also an individual microphone on each one. So if you wanted to tell Alexa to do something or use Google Home Assistant, you can use these headphones with that as well. Turning them on is as simple as just holding any one of the buttons for 3 seconds while it connects to your phone, and then turning the other one on so it connects to each other. Now you can alternatively also use these one at a time if you want to have one ear open and just keep one headphone working, and that'll be fine for your calls as well. Now in my testing, I didn't have any issues with sound clarity or having muffled voices or muffled sounds coming. Everything just worked perfectly fine. So I would highly recommend anyone looking for decent headphones to check these out. Sudio has done an excellent job. Pairing these headphones is also super simple and super straightforward because it only has one button. Now another cool thing about this, like I mentioned, is the case, right? So looking at this case, it's really sleek, and the texture that's used in it is kind of like a rubber / plastic thing. And the cool thing which I like about this is that it's magnetic as well. So putting the headphones in, if you're kind of confused if you're putting it the wrong way, just putting it the right way is simple, since the magnetic clips will just bring it right into spot. Now again, pairing it, once you press the button, your phone is going to detect it. It'll show Sudio Tolv. You click it once and it should connect right away. You're not really going to see any issues. Like you can see here, mine connected right away without even having it paired prior to that before. So it is fantastic to use a product that works right out of the box super easily. Now, Sudio makes a ton of different headphones. This is the Tolv model specifically, and I really enjoyed using these headphones in my testing. Again, I keep stressing on how good the build quality is, how good the sound quality is, and actually how good the charging case is that it comes in. And the reason is, when you're out in public and you want to use these, it's pretty simple to just take this inside and outside of your pocket without it getting caught on something, even though it has that little strap to it. Speaking of the strap, you can also tie that strap to something you want. But as I mentioned, just taking this inside your pocket or putting it outside your pocket is really easy and convenient. And it's also due to the way that it's designed and its texture. Now, fitting in the ears is super simple and super snug. You can do pretty much anything and headbang, kind of like I'm doing here, and you're not going to get these headphones to fall out or move around anywhere. They sit really, really snug. So overall, I'm very, very impressed with what Sudio has done here. I think for $129, there's solid value to be had with these headphones. Again, I have a 15% off discount code if you guys want to go ahead and pick these up. You can check that out in the link below. And again, if you guys like this content, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing because I always push out cool content like this. So I look forward to having you guys here. And until then, I will see you guys on my next video. But don't forget to check these headphones out because they truly are awesome. See you later and goodbye.